When Catherine Worsley walked down the aisle of York Minster on June 8, 1961, she was not just marrying Prince Edward, Duke of Kent. She was breaking centuries of royal tradition and quietly rewriting the rulebook for what a royal bride could represent. For over 600 years, no royal wedding had been held at the majestic York Minster. The last time was in 1328, when Edward III married Philippa of Hainault. Yet Catherine, the daughter of Sir William Worsley of Hovingham Hall in Yorkshire, insisted that her wedding take place in her home county, where her roots and heart belonged. It was a bold choice that immediately set her apart, and it symbolized her determination to carve her own path within the royal family. Catherine first met Prince Edward, Queen Elizabeth II's cousin, when he was stationed with his regiment near her family's estate. Their courtship was quiet, unassuming, and far removed from the grandeur of London society. In March 1961, they announced their engagement, but not everyone celebrated the match. Princess Marina, Edward's formidable mother, disapproved, dismissing Catherine as a woman of dubious pedigree who was not suited for royal life. But Catherine's resolve was stronger than the whispers of doubt. According to royal biographer Mary Riddell, the young bride-to-be carried a streak of determination and stubbornness, even as she admitted she faced her future role with fear. On her wedding day, Catherine entered the minster as Kate, but left as Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Kent. The ceremony, attended by 2,000 guests, was nothing short of regal. The Queen Mother, Queen Victoria Eugenie of Spain, and royals from across Europe were present, making the event one of the grandest spectacles of the early 1960s. Her wedding gown, designed by John Kavanagh, epitomized the elegance of the decade, a round neckline, fitted sleeves, and a magnificent 15-foot train. Though heavy and difficult to maneuver, it shimmered with dignity. A diamond and pearl tiara from Princess Marina's collection, once belonging to Queen Mary, completed her bridal look. The day itself was overcast and damp. As she rode to York Minster in a glass-topped car lent by the Queen, Catherine appeared pale and silent. She fingered the pearl necklace gifted by her father, perhaps as much for comfort as for beauty, while the cathedral bells rang louder with every mile. Walking down York Minster's 80-meter aisle was described by Riddell as the longest walk of her existence. Under the scrutiny of television cameras and a packed cathedral, Catherine carried herself with poise, even when her veil snagged dangerously near the Queen's diamonds. She steadied herself, survived the ordeal, and sealed her place in history. The reception was held at her family's home in Yorkshire, a touching nod to her beginnings. It was also at this wedding that two other young royals, Prince Juan Carlos of Spain and Princess Sophia of Greece and Denmark, first met, sparking a romance that would lead to their own royal marriage. Together, Catherine and Edward went on to have 3 children: George, Earl of St. Andrews, born 1962, Lady Helen Taylor, born 1964, and Lord Nicholas Windsor, born 1970. But Catherine's yearning for a larger family brought both joy and heartbreak. In 1975, while pregnant with her 4th child, Catherine contracted rubella, or German measles. Doctors warned her that the illness posed a grave risk to the unborn baby, with almost certain chances of severe disabilities if the pregnancy continued. Torn between her deep desire for another child and the chilling medical advice, she turned to both doctors and the church for guidance. Ultimately, she made the devastating decision to terminate the pregnancy, an experience that haunted her for years and shaped her spiritual journey. Nearly 2 decades later, in 1994, Catherine took another unprecedented step. She converted to Roman Catholicism, becoming the first senior royal to do so in over 300 years. Her decision, described as deeply personal, was seen by many as a reflection of her grief and her search for peace after losing her unborn child. Queen Elizabeth II quietly gave her blessing, though the move shocked traditionalists. Catherine later explained that she was drawn to Catholicism because of the clarity and guidelines it offered her life. To this day, royal watchers see her conversion as one of the most courageous and defining acts of her life. Now, with her passing at the age of 92, the Duchess of Kent leaves behind not only her 3 children, but also 10 grandchildren, including Lady Amelia Windsor, Lady Marina Windsor, and Cassius Taylor. Her funeral, attended by King Charles III and Queen Camilla, will be the first Catholic service for a royal in modern British history. A final testament to her faith and her quiet defiance of convention. From a Yorkshire bride who insisted on saying her vows at York Minster, to a duchess who endured private heartbreak and found solace in her faith, Catherine's story is one of resilience, individuality, and dignity. She may have once been dismissed as not up to the task, but history has proven otherwise. The Duchess of Kent will be remembered as a trailblazer who reshaped what it meant to be royal, not through scandal or noise, but through steadfast courage and quiet strength.